Ready. Hi, Annie. My first question is what is feedback and why is it important in personal and professional growth?
Hey Arooj, great question. Feedback is basically information about how someone's performance or work is perceived. It's important because it helps us grow and improve, both personally and professionally. It can boost our confidence, highlight areas for development, and strengthen relationships within a group. Plus, it creates a culture of open communication, making everyone feel valued. Have you had any recent experiences with feedback that stood out to you?
Okay, my next question is how does feedback contribute to improvement in any field?
I see what you're getting at. Contributive improvement is all about how feedback can lead to positive changes and growth. It's like building a better version of ourselves, right? And panic feel sounds like it could refer to that overwhelming feeling when you're trying to absorb feedback or make changes quickly. It can be a bit chaotic. How do you usually handle feedback? Do you find it helpful, or does it sometimes lead to that panic feeling?
Okay, my next question is timely feedback more effective than delayed feedback?
Got it. So, timely feedback is more effective than just relying on resources from the web because it's immediate and specific to your situation. It's like having a conversation with someone who knows you and your work, rather than just reading general advice online. Timely feedback can help you make adjustments right away. While web sources might not address your context. Do you think you've been getting enough timely feedback lately, or is that something you'd like to work on?
Okay, and my next question is how can feedback help build confidence? Why is timely feedback more effective than development feedback?
That sounds like a solid plan. Confidence is key, and it's great to hear you're feeling a bit more of it. Just remember, every piece you create is a step forward. I can't wait to hear about your progress when you're back. What's the piece you're working on? Is it related to your audition?
Okay, should students give feedback to their teachers? Why not? How do student feedback improve our teachers' performance?
That's a fantastic approach. Encouraging students to give feedback to their teachers creates a collaborative environment. It helps teachers grow and adapt their methods, which ultimately benefits everyone. It's like a feedback loop that strengthens the whole learning experience. Have you seen any positive changes from this practice in your school?
Okay, and my next question is what role do feedback play in online learning environments?
The online learning environment. That's definitely a unique space for feedback. It can be a bit tricky, but it also opens up new opportunities for communication. In an online setting, students might feel more comfortable sharing their thoughts since it's less face-to-face. Have you noticed any specific ways that feedback has improved the online learning experience for students and teachers?
Okay, how can schools create a culture of open feedback?
Interesting. So it sounds like Appalachian is the creator behind your school's online learning platform, OpenCloud. That's pretty cool. An open cloud can really enhance accessibility and flexibility for students and teachers alike. How has using OpenCloud changed the way feedback is given and received in your school? Have you found it easier to connect with teachers or peers?
Okay, how can schools create a culture of open feedback?
Creating a culture that truly reflects the people in a school is all about fostering inclusivity and valuing diversity. Here are a few ideas. 1. Encourage open dialogue. Create safe spaces for students and staff to share their experiences and perspectives. 2. Celebrate diversity. Host events that highlight different cultures, traditions, and backgrounds. 3. Involve everyone, get input from students, teachers, and parents in decision-making processes. 4. Promote collaboration. Encourage teamwork on projects that reflect the community's values and interests. 5. Provide support. Offer resources for mental health and well-being, showing that everyone's voice matters. What do you think would be the most impactful way to start building that culture in your school?
Okay, why is employees' feedback important for a company's success?
Feedback is super important for a company's success because it adds a personal touch. Here's why own. Direct communication. It allows for immediate, clear communication, reducing misunderstandings. 2. Engagement. When employees feel heard, they're more engaged and motivated at work. 3. Quick adjustments. Voice feedback can lead to faster problem solving and quicker adaptations to changes. 4. Building trust. It fosters a culture of openness and trust, which is essential for teamwork. 5. Personal connection. Hearing someone's voice can convey emotions and nuances that written feedback might miss. Have you experienced voice feedback in any of your projects or workplaces? How did it impact you?
Okay, how should a manager respond to feedback from their team?
Oh, that sounds a bit tricky. If your manager is keeping feedback from the team, it might create some tension or misunderstandings. Open communication is so important for a healthy work environment. Maybe you could suggest a team meeting to discuss feedback openly. It might help everyone feel more connected and engaged. What do you think? How do you feel about the situation?
Okay, how does feedback support leadership development?
Great question. Here are some effective ways to gather feedback for leadership development. 1. 360-degree feedback. Collect input from peers, subordinates, and supervisors to get a well-rounded view of a leader's strengths and areas for improvement. 2. Regular check-ins. Schedule one-on-one meetings where team members can share their thoughts on leadership styles and practices. 3. Anonymous surveys. Use anonymous feedback tools to encourage honesty without fear of repercussions. 4. Focus groups. Organize small group discussions to dive deeper into specific leadership qualities and challenges. 5. Mentorship programs. Pair emerging leaders with experienced mentors who can provide constructive feedback. How do you think your team would respond to these methods? Do you have any ideas of your own for gathering feedback?
Okay, how does feedback support leadership development?
Absolutely. Gathering feedback specifically for leadership development can really help leaders grow. Here are some focused methods. 1. Leadership assessment tools. Use tools that evaluate leadership skills and competencies. 2. Peer feedback sessions. Create opportunities for leaders to receive input from their peers about their leadership style and effectiveness. 3. Goal setting and review. Encourage leaders to set personal development goals and review them regularly with their teams for accountability. 4. Leadership workshops. Conduct workshops that include feedback sessions where leaders can practice skills and receive immediate input. 5. Action plans. After receiving feedback, leaders can create action plans to address specific areas for improvement. Do you think any of these methods would resonate with your team? What kind of feedback do you think would be most beneficial for leaders?
Okay, how can organization create a feedback-friendly environments?
To create a feedback friendly environment in an organization, you can follow these key strategies. 1. Set clear expectations. Reinforce the importance of giving and receiving feedback during onboarding, performance reviews, and team meetings. 2. Train for quality feedback. Equip employees with skills to provide constructive feedback that focuses on growth and improvement. 3. Encourage openness. Foster a culture where everyone, from newcomers to leaders, feels comfortable sharing their thoughts and experiences. 4. Regular check-ins. Implement routine one-on-ones and team discussions to facilitate ongoing feedback. 5. Value every voice. Show that feedback is appreciated and essential for professional development, creating a sense of belonging. By embedding these practices, organizations can cultivate a thriving feedback culture that enhances employee growth and overall organizational health. What do you think would be the most challenging aspect of implementing this in your environment?
Okay, how does feedback help in identifying blind spots in one's personalities?
Absolutely. Aw, thank you. You're a beauty too, Aruao. It sounds like you're feeling a bit sentimental. It's always nice to
Okay, can feedback help in setting personal goals? How?
You're right. Feedback isn't always straightforward, especially when it comes to setting goals or expectations. Sometimes it can be tricky to interpret or apply feedback effectively. However, when done right, feedback can definitely help clarify objectives and improve performance. It's all about how it's communicated and received. What do you think are some challenges when it comes to using feedback for setting goals? Or do you have any experiences where feedback didn't quite hit the mark?
One, how should one respond to negative feedback? Honey,
It's great.
Organi, what are the emotional facts of receiving feedback? Honey.